Thank you, Mr. Holden. Mr. Levine, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I rise in support of ACR 152. On May 5th, the entire nation of Israel stood in silence for 2 minutes to remember those who lost their lives during the Holocaust. Every year, Israelis anticipate this somber moment of reflection. Drivers exit their cars, men and women stand still in the streets, children stop playing, and people solemnly listen to the sound of an echoing alarm. On Yom HaShoah, or Holocaust Remembrance Day, this sound reminds the world to never forget. Elie Wiesel said, "The duty of the survivor is to bear testimony to what happened." You have to warn people that these things can happen, that evil can be unleashed, race hatred, violence, idolatries. They still flourish. As the population of remaining survivors continues to diminish, it is more important than ever that we remember the atrocities of the Holocaust. As time passes, we must take it upon ourselves to listen to the stories of survivors and honor those who endured the despair of the ghettos, enslavement in concentration camps, and the horror of death marches. Today, we also remember those who in their last moments here on earth witnessed the darkness of humanity in the gas chamber and perished. Last week, Israel also celebrated the 68th anniversary of its founding as a nation. Flags were raised from half-staff to full. Mourning and somber speeches gave way to fireworks, concerts, and jubilation as the nation of Israel celebrated Independence Day. The juxtaposition of these 2 days is a key part of Israelis' experience of national mourning. In his Independence Day message, President Reuven Rivlin said the state of Israel was born out of a hope of 2,000 years. It was born with the bravery of dreamers who worked to turn their dream into reality. Today, our Jewish heritage and history is being threatened by the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement. The BDS movement is an organized international campaign to delegitimize and demonize Israel. This effort has led to anti-Semitic activities on our college campuses and contributed to a dangerous environment where Jews feel threatened and attacked. That is why 21 states are taking up anti-BDS legislation. In 7 of those states, legislation has already been signed into law. As we honor Holocaust survivors today and remember and mourn those who were murdered, let us keep a steady vigil to make sure that the hate of the Holocaust does not pervade humanity today. As a society, we must learn from the past and overcome the world's evil. Yehuda Bauer told us, "Thou shalt not be a victim. Thou shalt not be a perpetrator. But above all, thou shalt not be a bystander." I thank the author for authoring this resolution and urge an aye vote.